It gives you chills when you first experience it. Not the kind of chills that come from fear, but the kind that make you stop and think, something real just happened. There is something almost spooky about how well this works. Because once you begin repeating this sound, once you truly feel it, you start noticing subtle changes, then undeniable ones. Doors open that were never open before. Conversations shift. Opportunities appear without effort, and prosperity begins finding you instead of you chasing it. It feels sudden, like a flood, like a landslide of blessings that comes so fast your logical mind struggles to keep up. And the strangest part, this power was never hidden. It has been right in front of humanity for centuries, encoded in ancient texts, whispered through spiritual traditions, and misunderstood by almost everyone who read them. Today, I'm going to slow everything down and show you exactly how this works, and more importantly, how to use it deliberately. When most people hear the word Bible, they immediately shut down. They imagine rules, restrictions, religion, control. But that reaction alone is proof of how deeply misunderstood this book really is. Because the Bible is not just a religious document. It is a manual for consciousness, handbook for alignment, psychological and spiritual blueprint for success, wealth, influence, and fulfillment. Yes, religions adopted it. Yes, institutions weaponized parts of it. But long before that, it was meant to teach people how reality works. It explains how to build, how to lead, how to prosper, and how to shape outcomes using nothing more than belief, words, and alignment. And throughout the entire book, cover to cover, one theme appears again and again. Words create world. Let's go back to Genesis, because this is where most people miss the lesson entirely. When the text says that God created the universe, it is not trying to give you a science lesson or a history timeline. It is giving you a demonstration. Notice something crucial. God does not imagine the world into existence. He does not wish it into being. He speaks it. Let there be light. And there was light. That one sentence contains a universal law. Creation follows expression. Sound is not passive. Sound is structured energy. A word is simply a thought that has been charged with intention and released into vibration. Modern physics now confirms that the universe is not solid. It is vibrating energy. Thought influences vibration. Vibration organizes matter. So when ancient scripture tells you that reality was spoken into existence, it is teaching you how you create your own reality every single day. Here's what most people don't understand. When you speak, the sound doesn't just leave your mouth. It moves through your chest, through your nervous system, through your organs, through your cells. That is why words feel different when spoken aloud versus thought silently. Jesus explained this when he said that your life is shaped by what you believe. And then he took it even deeper with that famous line, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word became flesh." In modern language, that means this: repeated sound plus belief equals physical reality. Now try this again, but slower. Put your hand on your chest. Speak clearly and confidently. I am a magnet for money. Feel that vibration, that warmth, that buzzing sensation spreading through your body. That is not imagination. That is resonance. Your cells are responding to instruction. Your nervous system is recalibrating. Your identity is shifting, subtly but powerfully. And identity is what attracts outcomes. This is not unique to Christianity. Every advanced civilization understood this principle. Think about Tibetan monks chanting for hours. Think about ancient Hindu mantras. Think about Sufi chants, Hebrew prayers, Gregorian tones. These were never random rituals. They were technologies of consciousness. Greg Braden once lived among Tibetan monks to understand prayer at its source. When he asked whether the chant itself was the prayer, they corrected him immediately. They told him the chant was only the ***key****. The real prayer was the **** state it created inside the body ***. This is everything. Prayer is not begging. Prayer is not hoping. Prayer is ***, becoming ***, the vibration of the outcome before it appears. That's why you need to understand this sentence deeply. ***, vibration is the true prayer ***. Write it in the comments. Because once this clicks, nothing spiritual ever feels confusing again. Words don't just create vibration. They create clarity ***. And clarity is the first requirement for manifestation. Most people say they want money, but they don't know how much. They say they want success, but can't describe what it looks like. They say they want happiness, but change their definition every week. The universe cannot respond to confusion. Albert Einstein once said you don't truly understand something unless you can explain it simply. That applies to your desires as well. If you cannot clearly state what you want, you cannot consistently vibrate it. And if you cannot consistently vibrate it, it cannot materialize. That's why speaking your desires out loud locks them into form. Now we arrive at something ancient and extremely precise. A sound that acts like an ***, mental operating system ***, when repeated daily. Listen carefully. This is not poetry. This is programming. When it says **blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, it is telling you to stop outsourcing your thinking. Stop listening to people who doubt themselves. Stop taking advice from people who are lost. Stop absorbing energy from those who operate in fear, laziness, or deception. When it says not to stand in the way of sinners, it is not talking about moral judgment. The word sin literally means to miss the mark ***. Why would you follow people who keep missing their own targets? Then it tells you to meditate on the law day and night. Not religious law. Universal law ***. Cause and effect. Energy and return. And finally, it describes you as a tree planted by water. A tree that never runs dry, never panics, never rushes, always produces fruit at the right time. That tree is you when you align correctly. This is not about being good. It's about being aligned ***. What you send out comes back. What you speak becomes structure. What you believe becomes behavior. What you repeat becomes destiny. The universe does not reward wishing. It rewards consistency of vibration. That is why those who ignore these laws feel like life is always against them. And those who understand them seem lucky, protected, and successful no matter what happens. Luck is alignment misunderstood. Take that sound. Repeat it daily. Speak it. Feel it. Let it sink into your nervous system. Or simply replay this video again and again until the words feel natural in your body. When your vibration changes, your life must follow. It cannot do otherwise. If this resonated with you, subscribe to Power of Thought. Like this video so this message reaches more people. And remember this forever. Sound creates form. Belief directs energy. And your words are shaping your future right now. Use them wisely.